Hello there! Small announcement regarding the channel. I recently opened a TP page where you can support me via donation deck lists. I created different tiers where I can just play the exact list that you send me. You can also send me a list that you want me to fine tune, or you can alternatively send me just an ID or a command zone, and I make two videos about it, one about the deck building of the deck and the other one will be an MTGO league. See ya! Hello there, Jean-Alexis aka Gia here, and we're gonna do another Duel Commander MTGO League, this time with a cute Eldrazi thingy, Herigast. I already did a league of this stuff in French and it was pretty awesome, so I decided to update the deck list, and try something a bit maybe better, we'll see with it. Anyway, goal of the deck is to cheat Herigast into play earlier as possible, and then use it to cast some powerful Eldrazi's as early as turn 5 or 4. Deck might be really explosive, but deck might sometimes also slow roll a bit its game plan. Anyway, we're playing a lot of like tech creatures in this deck, like Scampering Surveyor, Solemn Simulacrum. You don't see these quite often in Duel Commander, but this is cool because 4 mana means that we can cast Herigast for 4 mana next time. So if we play like turn 2, some mana rock of some kind into turn 3 Simulacrum, this is turn 4 Herigast. And if we have a good 9 mana power play to follow it up, it is maybe a turn 4 Eldrazi strictly. So these kind of cards are good. Scampering Surveyor may also fetch Planar Nexus, and this is cool because we're playing a lot of lands that work well with Planar Nexus. Some other 4-drops that are pretty cool and interactive are like Pyrgolf, Flametongue Cavru, and also Goblin Settler, Ravenous Baboons, or Magmatic Hellkite. They slow down our opponent and give us something to sacrifice to play Herigast. We'll see how this fares. I think this might be actually good in this deck. This Skittering Cicada might be actually mighty fine in this deck. I mean, it might kill really quickly, and it is just a nice stuff to do, I think. Diamond Lion too seems fine here. It's as Silver Deputy, a way to accelerate towards our Herigast. Silver Deputy accelerates because it can fetch for Planar Nexus, and so actually make some amount of good mana. Matter Reshaper and Patron of the Arts, Priest of Rabarask too. These are these to me are the best creatures that we can play to accelerate our command zone into play for 3 or 4 mana, because this is the creatures that are mainly considered to emerge our command zone. It exists a lot of other options to do this exact same thing, but I'm not quite sure about them. Rekindling Phoenix was good last time I played with it, but I didn't see any way to fit it into the deck. Maybe it is better than Goblin Settler, because being a 1/1 makes it vulnerable to cards like Bowmaster or other like small removals our opponents might have. And it might be really punishing for us because it would not allow us to emerge Herigast on the following turn. So maybe we'll see if the Phoenix is better than Goblin Settler. But yep, this is basically a red Eldrazi deck. Kinda sorta looks like Mono Red Stompy in Legacy if you look at it sideways, in the sense that it is very decisive on your mulligan decisions. You have to be really good at them. And during the first few turns of the game, you will develop a lot of mana to make an early power play. In Legacy, this is on turn 1. You develop a soul land and some mox of some kind, and then play a 3 mana power play. This is not something you can do at Duel Commander, so you have to take it a bit slower, but in the general vibe, Dex looks like, the child between Sneak and Show and Mono Red Stompy, I would say, with some asterisks, obviously, but yep, still feels really good to play. Last time I played it, it was really fun and kind of powerful too, so Let's see how this fares. Last time I had less ephemerate. No, that's not the right term. Sorry, light, not permanent mana sources. There is a term for that, but I forgot it. But I think maybe these rituals might be good in the deck, so we'll see and try. Last time I played, these were basically all mana rocks, but I think this mana bump may allow the deck to do some powerful stuff a bit earlier in the game, which might be clutch in this metagame where everyone plays combo decks. So yep, we'll see how this fares, and let's jump onto the league. This video is sponsored by Mana Traders. By using my promo code in description, you will get 40% of your subscription cost as a cashback on your 3rd month of renewal. If you don't know about Mana Traders, they are a card rental service and the best way to try MTGO without breaking the bank. They are the reason I can play so many different decks on leagues, as I subscribe to their Commander plan, which for $25 a month allows you to rent 101 cards. I'm very happy with their services, so if you want to try them out, go fetch the coupon in the description. So we're on the draw on the first game against an Alesha who loathed at fate. This looks to be I'd say Rakdos midrange-ish, slightly aggressive deck. I like my odds in this matchup, and I like this hand, so I will keep. This Soul Talisman, I think, will allow me to cast Herigast pretty early. Fury can cover the early game if needs be, so yeah, I like what I'm doing here. No pressure for my opponent on first turn. This is something I'd like to see. Croxa as the follow-up. Okay. I will absolutely discard my Kozilek's return, I think. I won't be playing this soon, and it is better in my graveyard anyway, I think. Eldrazi Temple. This will be a land for the following turn. I will put my top lane into play this turn, I think. This turn, they can play Alesha and bring back Croxa. I could have played Temple to Twin Shop Sniper my opponent's creature, but I think I'd rather play towards maybe Fury into my command zone. Screaming Nemesis. Yep, this is good. Put a ton of pressure on me. So I think this turn, sadly, I don't have anything to play. So I will just pass, and I think I will keep this Fury to hardcast it next turn. Not the best way of removing creatures against a Screaming Nemesis, but anyway, I don't think I have any choices. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay. So what can I do this turn? Which looks best? Diamond Lion. So this turn I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 manas, 7 for casting Eldrazi's. I think I'll just play Fury, kill the Goblin Shaman, and block the Nemesis, at least attempt to block the Nemesis next turn. If I don't, I might take at least like 8 points of damage from this Nemesis alone, thanks to the Kozilek's return. But if I do, this means Alesha will bring back the Nemesis, but it will be brought back at the end of the turn, so it might not be as critical. Yep, this is maybe something I will do wrong. We'll see. Anyway, I think the best thing I gotta do is try and kill this Fury right here, right now. This will allow me to get a bit of time. And they can either kill... Oh, actually, I should have only dealt 3 damage to this creature, not 4. That was a bad mistake, I think. Matt comes back to bite me in the ass soon, I think. Oh, Detective Phoenix in the graveyard. This doesn't bode well for my survivability in the foreseeable future. This has reached, but yeah, I can't activate right now. Oh, pre-combat Unearth Screaming Nemesis. I don't like this at all. I think I gotta block. Wait a second. If I block this Nemesis... No. I gotta block this. I will take damage, but If I block this, opponent just plays Alesha, gets back Screaming Nemesis, I think. Oh no, it's only when it attacks, so they couldn't have brought back Screaming Nemesis. Okay, well, I should have maybe blocked the Nemesis in that case. Thought they could just Alesha, bring back the Nemesis instantly, and if I'd Kozilek return, I would die on the spot, so yeah. This is not a good situation I'm in, that's for sure. Okay, end of turn for my opponent. Let's see what I can do here. So let me try to map this out. I don't think I need a tap land this turn. I need most mana that I can. I think I will attack because if my opponent had a removal, I think they would have played it before. I could even cast my command zone. So I think this is pretty safe. And I also think I gotta race my opponent at this point to try and win this game. So best course of action, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep 1, 6. No, it's 8, right? 9. I need... Okay, I could Miracle this turn. I think this is what I'm willing to do. This might be risky because it might allow my opponent to copy their Nemesis, actually. Oh, well, no, I control time. I can attack and make the Nemesis kill the Fable or kill itself, so... or even kill my opponent, actually. So, yep, I think I need to 1, 2, 3, 4 cast Emerge. I think the count is okay. Yep. I cast this spell, but I want to keep this Emrakul, so I won't choose Herigast. Kozilek's return, I think, is risky, so I won't take it, I think. And it's okay, my graveyard, to make this Emrakul cost less. Fire Covenant, X equals 2, okay. So they want to ping me for 2. Why didn't they just kill me on the spot with this Fire Covenant? They could just have paid 7. I'm dead. Okay. So no, I want to use Kozilek's return ability. Herigast will resolve, and I will just Emrakul my opponent. Choose this. Return Herigast. Yep. And my opponent concedes. Yep. This is the writing on the wall. I can attack with Nemesis, block with Emrakul, and they die on the spot. Why didn't they just kill me with this Fire Covenant? I assumed I was dead here, but never mind. Okay. I will take it. Opponents on the play again. This hand looks low on the draw. I gotta mulligan this. This hand looks okay. I will keep it. Jessica's will might not be what I want to do. I think this is turn 1 Soul Talisman, turn 2 Map, turn 3 I can't Baboon. I could discuss will into Baboon. So is this the map that goes back? Maybe I need to draw lands. Yep, map is good, but I think it is too slow on the draw in this position. Boulder and Epicure on 1. Yep, this time my opponent has pressure early game. This game will be more complicated, I think. I draw Flame Slash. This is good. I think this turn I could Flame Slash their follow-up play. Yep, this looks like a good Flame Slash target. Street Wraith is cycled. I like what my opponent's doing. I have a plan somewhere down the line to make a deck with this command zone, so I appreciate my opponent trying it too. Doesn't look like a tier 1 command zone for sure, but looks like something interesting and I think okay to be doing, so yeah, I like it. I will Flame Slash your aggressive creature. This is mean my opponent could play next turn their Alesha. This means if they do, that Driscoll's will allow me to cast the baboons, but they Faithless Looting, so yep. I won't be able to do anything good with this Driscoll's will next turn. Oh, this Sinkhole. I think I might lose this game on the spot. Well, not on the spot, but this is the game-winning action, I think. Snow-covered mountain. Okay, I could steal Baboon next turn, thanks to the Soul Talisman that arrives. This means I'm not entirely caught pens down, but still I'm not in a comfortable position, I think. Oh, this ain't their command zone. Paragoyf, maybe? Oh no, just escape Croxum. Yeah, well, fair enough. I think the Jessica's will hit the bin here. Okay, Sultan's men arrive this turn. I think this is a 4-4, this is a 2-2, but it might come handy anyway. I will take the Croxa in the face. If my opponent has a removal, I'm not in a good situation anyway. 6-7 next turn. I might also just plot this to be able to cast Herigast for sure on the following turn. But where does this lead me? Actually, just bringing this Mere Battlesphere into play early might be good enough. So, yep, I think I'm willing just to plot this little sucker and then wait for my opponent to commit something. I will discard, I think, the baboons. Cicada might help me if it comes down to a race situation, which might be. Baboons, I think, are a bit too late to be useful and too frail too. Okay, what's going on? Oh, well. I lose my entire hand this turn. So, well, this Herigast draw 3 gets to be good, has to be good. I like this attrition war my opponents brings, but I'm a sucker for a good Rakdos aggressive deck, so I will play this Preserve, then cast without paying the mana cost this creature. It is a 7-7. This is actually a good question. Do I rather have a 7-7 creature into the battlefield right now with the Cactus Preserve on the back, or play my Herigast, draw 3 cards, but only have a 6-6, unable to trade with this Croxa? I actually think I'd rather... Let me think about it one more second. Because anyway, if my opponent... If I block Croxa, they can play it again, and I take a 3-6-7. So I'm still not in a good situation. But if they attack with both their creatures, this is a 9-9, a +7... represents lethal if my opponent doesn't keep anything to block the Cactus Preserve next turn. If they just go for attack with Croxa, you take 3, I block, it dies. Croxa again, I take 3. Don't attack with Epicure, I take 6, and I'm dead on the following attack if I draw a land. So I think this is safer to play my commander. I'm not in a good situation right now, and I might be wrong, but I'm willing to take the bet. I think in the face of this specific Croxa and a Rakdos aggressive deck, having cards in hand sounds better to me. I did play my land this turn, so got nothing else to do. Okay, let's see what happens. I think I got a block anyway if I can. Opponent attacks with both of their creatures. Okay. Do I discard this twin-shot sniper? I think I am. Do I trade now, or do I just block the Epicure, take my 6 that go down to 3? If I take the trade, I still have a humongous blocker for the following turn thanks to this Preserve, so yep. I will do this, I think. Okay, Alesha brings back Croxa. I think this is better for me than them just... Oh, this is 5 other cards. I'm dumb. I thought this was 4 cards. My play pattern was not good in that case. Yep. I think I punted it. There's so much cards to remember in Duel Commander. It is a bit complicated sometimes. Oopsie, yep. I thought this was exile 4 cards, not 5. Yep. So, in that case, I think I just don't attack. I don't do anything. If my opponent attacks with Alesha, I kill it with Preserve, so they can't... well, if they draw a land, they still can play it, but this is a turn cycle that I think favors me if it's what happens. Grief. Okay, so I will lose this Solemn Simulacrum. It was meant to be discarded with the Croxa trigger. They can't really attack this turn, I think. Oh, yes. They are attacking. I will take my point, go down to 4. This means I'm not out of the woods yet. That's for sure. This also means they can escape Croxa next turn if they keep their Alesha, which they do, in their graveyard. And I draw a land. Okay, so, well. I did still put up a good fight, I think, on this game on the draw, where I took a sinkhole early in the game. So, yep. Pretty satisfied with how all of this went, but now I will take the play and attempt at doing something stupid really early. I think this might be turn 1 Saga, turn 2 Cloud Post, turn 3 Expedition Map, power plant, sacrifice it for a Planar Nexus. Next turn Planar Nexus. Well, actually this looks slow. I think this is not a turn 1 Saga hand. This is a turn 2 Saga hand, but I will still keep this hand. Opponent mulliganed to 5, so this is good for me. Ooh, Graven Cairns on turn 1. This isn't the first land you want to play. So, said this is the Saga turn. Allows me to make some constructs to block my opponent's early plays, sorry. Him to Turak. I'm actually absolutely fine with this. Yep, I put a counter on this. Mountain, go. I did cut Shadow Spear from the deck because I didn't think it goes well with the main plan of the deck. I might be wrong, but yep, I still think this is okay. Oh, nice tech in Alesha, this Rot Curse Rakshasa. On this very situation, it might have been a good thing to still have in the deck my Shadow Spear, but yeah, well. Okay, so I think this turn I will only take a mana. Okay, go get this expedition map. I will take a red Paratic Ritual. I think this is working. I hope so. If it's not, I will look dumb. But Planar Nexus, make my land drop. No, this is actually fun. Yep. And up. Paragoyf! 5/6 Paragoyf. Zbre! No creature for you, my friend. And let's attack with our 1/1 construct. Okay, this was really good. Okay, Overlord impending. I'm fine with this. Evora or Rod Curse Rakshasa are my opponent's choices. They will take Evora. I think this makes sense. This Rakshasa isn't good against this board of mine. And this Paragraph is a 7/8 no thanks to my Kindred instant, to my opponent's Kindred instant on the graveyard. This is perfect. Desperate Ritual. Okay. And does this mean I could 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? No, I can't play my Herigast without sacrificing my Paragraph, and I think I'd rather have this Paragraph alive, so I will just draw Run Runes, attack my opponent for a shit ton of damage. And yep, Paragraph is a good card, it seems like. Next turn, I could Arena of Glory my big dragon to give it haste with Paratrick Ritual. I will have enough mana to do this, I think. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, sacrificing my construct, so yep. Dismember, oh, this is a Dismember Lightning Bolt. This is sad. Oh, this is so sad. I'm sorry, opponent. I'm absolutely sorry. Okay, so this is the turn where I kill them. So 2 red, Desperate Ritual, red for haste, Herigast, emerge, sacrificing my construct. Let's go, and yep, I win the match. GG! On the play, round 2 against Aminatou and a land with, I don't think, enough mana to be good. Emrakul might be really good if this is a mid-range version of Aminatou, which doesn't kill fast, but I don't think I'm willing to bet on a one-lander. This is not really good either, actually. Sneak attack is good, but it will absolutely eat a counterspell, I think. This is good, but really later on, no proactive play. I got a mulligan too. This is the quote-unquote problem with this deck. It It's very easy not to draw things correctly, and as we see, we play 43 lands, and we had two hands with only one land in hand. So yep, 43 lands is the bare minimum, I think, and we could even go as up as 46 in total, I think, and still be good. Anyway, this hand I think I gotta keep and count a bit on my luck. I will put actually I like Thundering Titan, but Solemn's so I gotta keep maybe a plan for later. I think Emrakul might be good in this matchup. Thundering Titan too, but Emrakul is a cast trigger, so Thundering Titan goes back and Flame Slash isn't good in this matchup. So turn on Crystal Vein, and we hope to draw our second land, which could bring us the third land. I think with our 43 lands, this is quite reasonable to assume that we will draw a land. Maybe it would be a tap land. But hey. Oh, Orcish Bowmasters hits the bin. We didn't draw a land. This is not good. This could be a cruel way to go out, because on the play in this matchup, I don't think we are this poorly positioned. If they are a mid-range version, if they are a Reanimator, it might be more difficult, but still, I think we could have a good fight. But, well, I think going down to 4 would be too aggressive and won't be leading us anywhere. So, well, sometimes it happens. My opponent plays Reanimator, and this is a good thing to know for the follow-up games, I think. And they did take Show and Tell, so I think I'm just dead. I just will see what monster they're going to put into play. But actually, I mean, this is a 13/13. If they have Archon of Cruelty, this is bad, but I could also, if they have Archon of Cruelty, go for Solemn Simulacrum. Okay, the DT probably into a discard spell to be safe for playing their Show and Tell somewhere down the line, I think. If I draw a land, I think we can play this game. If I don't, I think we lost. Yep, this is a bit late, but might still be playable. We'll see. I will absolutely take Planar Nexus. Oh, this also means that I could take Cactus Preserve, actually. No, no, I think I will eat a monster next turn, so I gotta have my lands untapped next turn to be able to play, I think. And if I gotta sacrifice this Crystal Vein to Seething Song, a Solemn Simulacrum, it leaves me in the same situation where I need lands, so I'd rather just, make the worst choice if I could have played this on turn 2. On turn 2, I think actually this Cactus Preserve might have been really good. Show and Tell? Okay. So now, do I want to put this Emrakul into play or this Solemn Simulacrum? Simulacrum is, no, I think it is Patron of the Arts, right? Simulacrum makes me shuffle my land on top and I want to draw it. Patron of the Arts means that next turn I could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana, means I could cast my Herigast on next turn. Okay, Gins of Treachery. This is bad, but well, it's still okay, I think. Okay, I forgot this could take my land. Well, this is not good, but I mean, I gotta do what I gotta do. I need 5 mana to cast my commander. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These dies, I get another one. So, 5. Sacrifice this. I got my commander. I still have 1, 2 mana, and I can Solemn Simulacrum my Silver Deputy. Well, I mean, yep. Let's try and do something. Aminatou will be bad, that's for sure. Actually, I might just cast Emrakul. Yep, this looks far better, I think. I will return Herigast to the command zone, and yep, cast my Emrakul. Opponent fetches into a surveil land, okay. If we win this game, this would be absurd. But yeah, Emrakul is pretty powerful. So I think I got nothing else to do this turn, but well, I won't complain. For someone who didn't draw land for 3 turns in a row after mulliganing to 5, I think I'm doing okay. So, can I kill my opponent in some way? What can I do? Can I spell seeker into something that kills my opponent? If I think so, I think I start by spell seekering something. Tainted Pact is in the graveyard, so it won't be Spellseeker into Tainted Pact. They sacrificed their fetch because, yep, I could have fetched for Mystical Sanctuary maybe, and no, not enough islands into play. I could Bitter Triumph. Okay, so I think the best thing I can do is starting by playing Spellseeker by playing poorly. Yep. Well, I mean by making my opponent lose life. Yep. Worst case scenario, I can still beat a triumph, killing the creature by discarding a card from their hand. I will like to use this ability. Okay, what can I look for? Bone shards. I will take a screenshot, I think, of my opponent's deck list. There's a TV, Troll, Unbearable Rights, okay. Rolling Dragon Storm, Psychic Frog, Feel, yeah, okay. Nowhere to Run, yep. Mountain Breaker, Grief. Hoarding Broodlord, okay. So, do they have the combo plan with Sow in Half? Doesn't look like it. Philology, Archaeologist, yeah, sure. Okay, so I think I won't take anything. Or is it the case? No, I could take Prismatic Ending. Could Collective Brutality. No, Collective Brutality, I can't escalate. Okay, I will, I think, stick to the plan. Is there a Thoughtseize in here? This might be good. Okay, so I will take Bone Shards. I've got my turn made here. I think Watery Grave paying 2 life. Bitter Triumphing. Discarding. No, I don't care about this. This is Bitter Triumph. Paying 3 life. Targeting Agent of Treachery. And tapping 2 mana. Yep. Then I will hold priority. I think I'm doing this right with maintaining control. Okay. A black mana, playing Bone Shards. Discard a card. I will attempt to kill Spellseeker, discarding Teferi. And then mental misstepping by paying life. And I'm good with this. This was a bit long, I'm sorry, but I'm not used to play Aminatou, and I'm always in the fear of doing something wrong on the MTGO. Well, and actually, yep, I should have killed this Spellseeker, maybe, one way or another, because now they could play Aminatou and blink their Spellseeker to find a removal for the Emrakul. I think they got Sword Plowshares, like, probably in their library. Still, yep, they do. So, yep, I think I played poorly. Corpse Dance, this will bring... Oh, I'm dumb. I'm just dumb. Yep. I assumed that this would bring back the Bowmaster. No, it won't. I'm absolutely terrible at this game. I'm sorry, and I will concede in shame. And I think you were screaming at me the whole time you were seeing me play this card. Yep, not just to play Aminatou. And I got baited by this Corpse Dance, assuming it will bring back Orcish Bowmaster, but it's only the case if I actually don't put any creature in my opponent's graveyard. So, yep, I just fucked up. Anyway, I'm on the play. Still, I think I lost to myself, and this was a good show of the deck, like still being able to be in a winning position from where I started is pretty cool, actually. I will keep this hand. This is good and fast. Turn 2, Guardian Idol. Turn 3, Sling Commander, Spawning Commander, I mean. City of Traders, okay, might be good later down the line. I think my opponents might have gone into a roller coaster of emotions last game. Like, oh no, I'm Rakul, I'm dead. Wait, what is my opponent doing? Okay, they must be dumb or something. Yep, I just outplayed myself. Okay, opponents for spiking my Guardian Idol. Fair enough. Not that many counterspell in my opponent's list, so I think next turn I'm perfectly fine playing a City of Traders into Paragoyf. Means next turn I could Rite of Flame, spawn Gang Commander. Could take it a bit slower, but no, I think I'd like to do this. Oh, opponents are willing to pay 3 life. And they will play Aminatou. Okay. I draw a silver deputy. If I play Rite of Flame, this Paragoyf kills Aminatou, right? So I can Rite of Flame, spawn Gang Commander. Do they play Daze? No, they just play Force of Will, right? Yep. So no need to play this land, I think, this turn. Unless I draw Urza's Tower next turn, but actually, I might draw Urza's Tower next turn. Because no, Silver Deputy. Yeah. This works. Oh, Mental Misstep. Okay. Still, this is fine for me because I can Silver Deputy and go fetch Planar Nexus, play my Urza's Mine, and I think heal Aminatou. Not willing to let the lady leave. Prismatic Ending onto Silver Deputy. Okay. I'm fine with this. Maybe what, Fail Push onto Paragoyf as a follow-up? Or Bone Shards? Yep. Okay. Opponents attempts to stabilize the board. I draw my Planar Nexus and I will make a red mana, another red mana, and some amount of other mana and play the Spawn Gang Commander. Teferi, Time Raveler. Okay. Might want to bounce the Spawn Gang Commander. Yes, they do. Verge as a follow-up. Okay. Ever-flowing Chalice. I think I'm gonna play this dude again. I am willing, I think, to sacrifice 2 tokens to cast this for 1, and then sacrifice this token to kill the Teferi Time Raveler. Okay, this is an Impending Overlord. No creature for my opponent. Oh no, this brings back a Planeswalker too. Oops. I thought this only brought back creatures, but no, it does bring back Planeswalker, so my opponent gets back their Teferi. Okay. I think I'm willing to play Spawn Gang Commander again. And not do anything. No need to rush. Okay. Agent of Treachery. Okay. So I will have something to do about this. Choose any target. This will be the Teferi. I will sacrifice this Eldrazi. Then I will pay a colorless and a colorless to sacrifice an Eldrazi and kill 2 damage onto this, and then make 2 colorless mana and sacrifice this to try and finish off my opponent's Agent of Treachery. Yep, I draw land. This means I can just cast Herigast for plain old 9 mana. Let's go. I will absolutely use its ability. Do I want to play Thought-Knot Seer? I can't anyway, so yep. So opponent plays Aminatou again, blinks Overlord. Overlord brings back, I think it is Teferi. Yep. This will be complicated at some point. Virgin's Labyrinth. Okay, it's a land, I guess. Does Thought-Knot Seer bring me back anywhere here? Fact that I don't have any way to get rid of my opponent's graveyard make this Agent of Treachery absolutely miserable to play against. Well, we'll see how this goes. So, Thought-Knot Seer. Okay, Prince Storm hits the bin. I will pay my mana. Opponent will draw. I'll absolutely get rid of these cards in an attempt to draw something better, which I didn't really. I have no ways to getting rid of this opposition agent, so that will come back next turn. Like attack, agent, blink, they take something else. Whatever I do, I think I'm doomed. I see no way out of this. We'll maybe try to play a little bit more of this game, but I think I'm toasted. Which makes me regret my life choices regarding game 1, but hey, I learned, okay? I think this is the most important thing. Anyway, no need to drag this out. If I played Titan, my opponent will just steal it. They will just steal Herigast anyway. I don't really see what can I do. Okay, no, they kept Grief. Okay. What's happening? Nowhere to run. Okay, this is actually better than I expected. Well, to some extent. Now they can 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't quite understand. I think blinking Bailmerk into Agent of Treachery was better, but anyway, I think this game is in the bag for them. They have their engine active, and I didn't made any meaningful progress into winning this game, so I still don't see any way out, even if my opponent looks like they want to play with their food a bit more, I assume, which is fair enough, I guess. I drew a sneak attack, so you're telling me there's a chance. Absolutely no chance, actually, because this doesn't only take creatures, right? Yeah, it took a land last time, so yeah, target permanent. So, no, there might be a chance if ever my opponent decides not to take their Agent of Treachery for the second turn in a row, but I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it happening anytime soon. Okay, I think now they took Agent of Treachery. Yep, they did. So they can just agent, sneak attack, and I don't play Homeward Path because I'm not playing in multiplayer Commander. Okay, one last draw step, and I think we're gonna concede this game. If I draw an Emrakul, maybe I have a way out, but as we saw last game, it's not always the case. Ulamog might be fine too also. Flame Slash, definitely not what I need to with this game. GG! We are on the draw on this match against Patterns, which appear to be someone I know, a specialist and dedicated player of Oswald Fiddlebender, which is a deck that I like really much, so I'm pretty happy to play against him and see how he did this his deck list and how he will play in this matchup. I'm pretty interested into seeing that. Anyway, I think this hand sucks. I gotta mulligan this. This is really colorless. How many red sources do we have? I will check quickly. We have 29 red sources, including Mana Rocks and Oliphant. So I will draw a card, 2 cards. Let's say on the 1st turn, I need to draw one of them. I have 70% chances. So, yep, I think I will keep this Governing Discharge and Twin-Shot Sniper to maybe try and attempt to get rid of Oswald in the early game. The Skull Stalker goes back into the deck. Maybe it was the Seething Song that I should have put into the bottom of the deck. We'll see. Turn 1, Mother of Runes. Okay, so I gotta draw my red source right here, right now. This ain't a red source. Damn. Okay, so first lane I want to play, I think, is just mine, and we'll pass the turn. So, these won't be super interactive, I think. This Mother of Runes will prevent me from using any of my interactions that I kept. So it will be a race. And I think I could be like positioned okay in this situation. But I also think my opponent can kill me really fast. So we'll see. Still no red source. Okay, let's see how this fares. So land pass. Okay, opponent fetches something that costs 1. It might be Grindstone, and I might be dead on the next turn. Okay, it's just an Astrolabe. Come on, red source, now. Okay, in that case, I think I got a City of Traders and Thought-Knots here. This is not good, but this is what I have to do to advance my game plan. Dreadnought will hit the bin, I think, because now my opponent could have just fetched their Topper Orb and played Dreadnought, so yep. This is not that bad for a game where I didn't draw my red source. If I draw a red source, I think I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana, so I could Ravenous Baboons into Herigast, and could have been cool. Winter Moon. Yep, this is not something I want to see. I will untap my land that does 2 mana. This is still not good. I could attack here, I think. Well, yeah, I think attacking is the best thing I can do. Yep, Thousand Moons Smithy, sorry, is getting played. This gnome is already too big. Attacking with Oswald. Oh, getting frisky, yeah? Okay. I will untap, I think, is mine now. If I draw Planar Nexus, this is the best thing I can do. Come on, red source. Damn. Okay. Well, I will pass. Paradox Engine. Okay, so he plays this card. Interesting. I think this will be a bit silly. Might die on this turn, even. Or not. Or not. Okay. Lightning Greaves. Okay, so this means I won't be able to kill this soldier token, at least, this turn. Oh no, it's the Ratchet. I will block the Ratchet. I think this is correct. He can't give it protection from Colorless. I take a beating, but I think it's okay. This is not supposed to have happened, if I'm understanding correctly. When you do you transform it because it's dead? It's a trigger whenever you gain life. So it will trigger after damages have been dealt and Ratchet is dead. So yep, I think this is a problem. Take a screenshot and take care of this later. Anyway, I finally drew my mountain. Yay! This means I can play now. What's the best course of action? I will make a lot of mana and then... what? 6? That's 7, 8. Can cast Herigast, sacrificing Thought-Knots here. Cast Twin-Shot Sniper, doesn't lead me anywhere. I could just cast this Sire of 7 Death. If I do cast Herigast, still have 4 mana, this dies. I could use the land to get something good in my library. Is the battalion plan good enough here? Cityscape Leveler. First cast gets rid of Lightning Greaves. Second, this means I can try and Fury Mother of Runes. Opponent tries to save it. I Galvanic Discharge. And so I have an 8/8 Trampler, but my opponent still has Oswald active. I think Battalion might be good. Let me do it this way first. We attempt to clean a bit the board this turn and cast Herigast. Next, Galvanic Discharge onto this, which means I will cast my commander, sacrificing this. How do I want to stack it? Do I want to keep this Sire of 7 Death? I think so. So in that case, do I want a new card? If I go for Sanctum of Ugin, I could take Ulamog and get rid of Lightning Greaves. And no, that's not interesting. I think I'm going to erase. And in that case, I keep my hand because this is good to win races. Where is it? Skitterbing Battalion. This puts a lot of pressure onto my opponent. I'm not quite sure they can get rid of all of this board, but I might be wrong here. Anyway, I'm willing to bet on it. This is 12 this turn, threatening lethal next turn, no board for my opponent. If I draw another red mana, I can cast Herigast one more time and put the Sire of 7 Death onto the battlefield, so yep. Spring-Loaded Soulblades. Okay, this gets rid of one of the battalion. If they have a spell, this is good for them because they can untap everything with Paradox Engine and sacrifice the Soulblade. Oh, okay, so this won't work. But still, this allows them to untap Oswald and get a 3-mana artifact that gets rid of another battalion next turn, next pod activation. So, yep. I could maybe have played the last turn differently, a bit better. Maybe I could have... oh, okay. Actually, this is bad. I could maybe have gotten rid of Lightning Greaves before casting Fury and in an attempt to kill Oswald by fetching Ulamog with my commander. But yeah, at some point I gotta make a decision. Okay, this is a mountain. This is good. They're not out of the wood yet, so they need to kill me at some point. Essentially quarry. Okay, so they can kill another one of my creatures. Nice. Then untap Oswald. And I didn't believe in this card, but in this kind of situation, it looks pretty good actually, yeah. And this is bad though, because if they get rid of the last one, I can't cast my commander. Oh yeah, with Paradox Engine it works quite well actually. Didn't see this coming. Okay, nice one. I think I played something wrong last turn, but I didn't plan for it, and this early game was pretty disturbing to me, so I didn't think about the play beforehand, and I didn't want to take too much time taking a decision, so yep, here we are losing this game. I will value my time and my opponents. This one is in the back for them. So on the play, can I get a keepable hand? With 43 lands, I think I have too much mulligans to do because I don't have enough lands in hand. Look at this. This is ridiculous. No, this is a mulligan, obviously. This is okay. It's not good, but it's okay. I think the Emrakul gets thrown back. It might be the Patron of the Arts. Yeah, maybe it's the Patron. I kind of like Emrakul as a late game play. This is not the right land I wanted to play. I wanted to play the Urza's Mane, but yep. I don't think this will cost me that much. Keeper of Runes. Yay! I would have liked to have this kind of hands when I played Oswald. Well, it helps to have your mom or give your on first turn. Mere Battlesphere. Okay, so this will enter tap as a copy of Urza's Mine. I will plot this cute little dragon. And now I fucked up. Oh man. I'm sorry, I'm a bit tired. This day has been long. Maybe I will record the 2 last games of this league at another time in the day. This should have been a mountain, because if now I don't draw a red source, I can't even play my commander next turn. So this was bad. Expedition map, yep. Torpor Orb, maybe? No, the Winter Orb, yep. Absolutely. And yeah, I should have absolutely make this Vesuva a mountain. Yep, I misplayed. I meant to, well, this is the last game I played today. I would have liked to play Ghostfire Slice during my upkeep to kill this Giver of Runes. Well, actually, this wasn't a misplay. It was an MTGO misclick, but still. This is not good. Lava Spur Boots. Yep. Yay, and now... Yeah, actually, I can still go for a slice, but it was far better to do it last turn. No, Man, these triggers... I want to take mana. I don't want just to tap my thing. Come on, let me leave. Yeah. I'm not in this game anymore. I could have Fury my opponent's creatures to... Well, I'm sorry. This game was not that good in terms of gameplay. Relic of Legends, yep. But I think it's a little bit too late. I mean, 2 turns ago, I should have get rid of this Giver of Runes, then Fury the Oswald. But no, I think just going to get buried some way or another. Okay, so now I will do the thing I said I should have done like 3 turns ago. And you see that 43 lands, we didn't draw any more lands than the ones we had in our starting hand. Yep, still not a land. Will this Jeskus will be better than Desperate Ritual? I don't know. No, I think I'd rather have Desperate Ritual. Opponent didn't protect their Oswald with Giver of Runes, so yep, I might just take the opportunity to kill it. Still, I am at 20 life, but this can change very quickly. Oh yeah, the good old combo. I got a Soul Cauldron with any creature and Oswald. Yep. I didn't really get to play the game, I think, this game. I played 2 cards, yay! Oh, 3, I actually played a Guardian Idol, fair enough. But yeah, anyway. I played poorly. Maybe it wouldn't have changed anything, but that's not a reason to play poorly. This should have definitely been a mountain. I absolutely fucked up with this. Still no land! Whoa. I really hope the last 2 matches we're gonna play with this game will be great, because this one isn't. So I'm just gonna play my Stone, I think, this turn. Can't do anything better, I guess. Yep. We'll try to play a bit more because we're still high on life, and we might be able to cast an Herigast and a follow-up Emrakul that puts us back into this game, but we'll see. Okay, I think I might be dead this turn. My opponent can go fetch Phyrexian Dreadnought, copy it with Mykosin's Garden, and equip it with the Lightning Greaves. If I'm not dead, it is pretty much close to it, so we'll see where this is going, but I'm not feeling comfortable in this situation. Exiling Giver of Runes, yep. I like this deck. And when it does its thing, it looks really, really strong. This turn 1 Giver of Rune once more actually made this game a bit complicated, but I could have killed Oswald like 2 turns before I actually did, so that was on me. Ooh. Marvin. What is this doing? Gain control of the creature and then turn that creature gains haste. No equipped Lightning Greaves onto Fair Exchange Dreadnought. Okay, well, if it doesn't kill me, that can make some sense, but I'm actually surprised. Okay, so can I play the game this turn? Maybe draw land, something cool. Yay! Marvelous. So, I only have 2 cards type in my graveyard. I think I gotta start with Desperate Ritual. And I won't pay for this Esper Sentinel. I will play my dude. And can I... 2 cards type. This costs 2, 3, 4. I can Emrakul as a follow-up. This is pretty good. I'm not sure I'm still in a winning position, but might be cool enough. So, yep, I will attempt to Emrakul my opponent and this time not fuck up. Is this a Mana Tithe? Galadriel's Dismissal. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Who in permanence gains Hexproof Grindstone? Oh, can I win here? This is my upkeep. First initiative. I get a 4/1 skeleton. First main phase. Okay. This, I think is a win. Plains, Grindstone. Sacrifice artifacts mana cost. I will pay 1 and I will sacrifice the Dreadnought. I will get a Painter's Servant. Where is Painter's Servant? It is here. I will say blue. And then I will grindstone myself. Oopsie. Opponent says he's laughing in the chat. Fair enough. Tells me that I accept. Fair enough. Okay, so we won this unwinnable game. That's pretty cool. Let's play this right for the last game of this match. Okay, I like this actually quite a lot. Not the fastest hand, but this is turn 1 Mountain Jeweled Amulet Lotus Bloom. Yeah, but I think this is good enough. Toolcraft Exemplar. Okay, so this is the aggressive side of the deck. It's not always good, but in this situation where I kept a hand that is a bit slow, it might be. Fury is not good at the moment, but it's not bad. It's not that bad. I will draw at some point a red card. I think this Vesuva is a snow-covered mountain. Marvin, Murderous Mimic. So, yeah, I will take a beating this turn, for sure. I would like to draw a red card and pitch this Fury. Could be really good, even if I'm not getting the Oswald from my opponent. I take a beating this turn, and I draw not a red card. Okay, so how do I play this? I think this is Vesuva, Mountain, and pass the turn, right? In the hope of drawing an untapped land next turn and maybe Scampering Surveyor. My life total will melt this game. Oswald not supposed to be this aggressive as a deck, but sometimes it might be. Into Ghost Vacuum. Okay, I would really much like to draw this aforementioned red card. Or at least an untapped land would be good too. Archon Signet. Well, this doesn't qualify as neither a red nor untapped land. I think I will just play this diamond line in the hope of trading it in combat with Bullcraft Exemplar. And I'm actually pretty surprised my opponent didn't attack with Marvin next turn. Don't know what they were afraid of. Is it Oswald? It is. Instantly going to take, what, Winter Orb, maybe? Oh no, this is a 3-drop. What it is? What is it? Tangle Wire. Okay, fair enough. I will absolutely take the trade here. Oh, what? Oh, shit. I forgot the first strike when you have multiple artifacts. Okay, this is bad. Tangle Wire means that I won't be able to do anything meaningful, I think, this turn anyway, so... Come on, a red card, please. Nope. This ain't a red card. Okay. I think this is going to be Winter Orb this time. Yep, absolutely. So this is a beating. I'm not happy with what's going on. I really need to draw this red card. Come on. This is a red card. No, I can't allow, I think, myself to wait a turn. And if my opponent has a protection spell, they have a protection spell. Can't do anything about it. So, 2 on Oswald, 1-1, done. Yep, it has to be a protection spell. Obviously it is. They will get the reliquary that allows them to bounce the Winter Orb. Yep. Oh no, they bounce a land. No, they can't do it this at instant speed, right? Yeah, so... Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about... Well, I should maybe keep the... Lotus Bloom tapped and untap another land, keep another mana source untapped in order for me to be able to play this Archon Signet, but yep. Won't work. My opponent this turn might bounce their Tangle Wire and play it again. Lavasper Boots, okay. They choose not to bounce Tangle Wire. Okay, I'm pretty surprised, but they might have the Dreadnought already. Okay, they don't. This turn I untapped. Another land. Yep. Tangle Wire. I think I will tap Jewel Demlet. Joe, Sandstone Needle. Yay. This means I think I'm absolutely down to cast this and attempt to kill my opponent's Oswald on the spot. It is not good, but I think it is what I gotta do. So, sacrifice this, add mana, sacrifice this, add mana, use this ability targeting Oswald, sacrificing my other spawn. And it works. No protection this time. This is a slugfest, but actually Spawn Gang Commander is really impressing me. The few times I saw it, it was better than I expected it to be. That's cool. Cards look great. I was also dubious about Lotus Bloom and the Soul Talisman, but that also looked good in the deck. Tangle Wire in hand, yep. Land. And they want to Tangle Wire again. Okay, fair enough. But what this means also is that my opponent won't maybe be able to kill me before their timer is out. This might be relevant at some point. I draw Expedition Map, nothing to do, F6. I will untap my land and tap my 3 untapped permanents. Federal land, I can land Expedition Map, yep, this is good. Gives me something to tap out next turn. and pass. Okay, they're willing to play Solitude. This might be a win con, but actually, this doesn't look this great. I can sacrifice my Spawn Gang Commander to kill it. I think I'm not forced to do it this turn, so I will untap. I have to tap two things, so I can tap my creature. No, I won't. I think I'd rather block this and this, and yep, I will untap this land, and I will untap. I will tap, sorry, this and that. Ghostfire Slice. Okay, this is not useful right now, but this allows me to play this Archon Signet, so this allows me to play around this Winter Orb to some degree. Opponent's attack, I think I don't block. And then I will untap this land, Tangle Wire. I will tap my Expedition map. Okay, I draw another mountain. Okay, this means I can Scampering Surveyor. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. I can Herigast even, if I'd like to. 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think I like casting Herigast here. Do I want to keep this hand, though? I think I will. This Ghostfire Slice allows me to kill an Oswald before it becomes active, and I think that's good. Opponents say they are playing somewhat poorly too, because we're talking in the chat, and I said, yeah, but you have not that much time left on the clock. This forces you to play fast. And he says, yeah, and I also have my child around me, and that's not getting easy. I understand, mate. I understand. I don't have children yet, but yep, when I do, I think I will perfectly understand your situation. I think I will untap this Cactus Preserve and Tangle Wire. Yep, nothing to do with it. I draw Planar Nexus. This is fine. I think I will Ghostfire Slice this Oswald right here, right now, and attempt to attack my opponent with my Herigast. If it works, fine. If it doesn't, I still have my Cactus Preserve as a follow-up. I think I can F6. 1 mana. This is forced to plowshares my command zone. Okay. It will get back into the command zone. They return their Torpor Orb into hand. I think their plan is to have their Solitude for my Cactus Preserve. So I won't do anything stupid. I think I will just... Yeah, Mindstone, this is cool. This is really good. Play it slowly. No need to rush. Opponents might be more locked behind their Winter Orb now than me, regarding the fact that I have Mana Rocks. Essentially Quarry on their land, yep, allows them to deploy it again. Upkeep, I will untap this land. Untap step, actually, not upkeep, yep. I draw Shadow Skull Smashing. I think I would just want to place Scampering Surveyor. 1, 2, like 3, 4. Scampering Surveyor. Planar Nexus is already on the battlefield. No, I should have taken Urza's Cave, I think. And I will play this land untapped. And pass the turn. Solitude, exiling, Scampering Surveyor. Oh yeah, they bounce back their Solitude. This is a really controlling position. And yep, this means I can't kill them. If one winter something wasn't enough, now we got a party. Oh yeah, non-basic land, yep. Okay, with both Moon onto the battlefield, this does something strange, but yep. Opponent says GG. GG! Fourth match here. as I said at the end of the last game, I think, I'm pretty tired. I wanted to finish this league tomorrow, but I can't because league ends in a few hours. So, yep, I gotta play the match now. I took a short break, and I hope this match I will play better for you to enjoy. I'm against an Aragorn, King of Gondor. I'm on the play. This hand, it allows me to play a bit interactively and maybe drop a quick Herigast on the game and or a quick Oliphant. Well, I mean, this is as good as a hand can get against Aragorn. Matchup is going to be, I think, a bit complicated. The deck is really powerful, and even though some of the things we do can't be interacted with, I think it has enough pressure and good interactions to wiggle a win around what we are trying to do. Opponents on a mulligan to 6. This is cool. Cool, I mean, no, this is... this is not nice, saying this. But it is good for our game plan that our opponent has access to less resources, but this is not cool for the person who is playing the deck at the moment. I'm not enjoying seeing other people being sad or in difficult situations, to be clear. Anyway, this is cool. Magmatic Nullkite is pretty fine as a follow-up, and yep, a Prismatic Lens. Into next turn, Nullkite with the possibility to play around a soft counterspell of some kind, maybe, thanks to the Spirit Guides. This is a plan that I like. We'll see where it goes. Okay, so land 3 life, yes. Nullkite, attempt to resolve it. Lose focus. Okay, I can't play. I can't pay, sorry, 2, so good enough. And I don't think sacrificing Dwarven runes to attempt to play against the 2 mana soft counter spell is a winning play here. So we'll take our turn, draw a mountain. This is good. This means we can, I think, Paragoyf. Keep the Flamtongue Kavu for maybe the Aragorn that is coming soon, I think. Okay, Survival Land for my opponent. Maybe this Paragoyf will resolve. Let's see. It does! Wonderful. I don't think I'm willing to recycle this Oliphant right now, because if I draw another land, it is a pretty fine play for the next turn, I think. End of turn, Lightning Bolt my face. This is really aggressive. I respect it. Chill down, opponent. I think he has a Flage plan if he's playing this aggressively. Seems strange, but I don't see any other explanation for this Lightning Bolt. I guess we'll see very soon what my opponent's up to. I think I'd like to attack before. If my opponent has Cryptic Command, they can't play it. So, yep, Thought Notes here. What are you cooking with? Wandering Emperor. Okay. I'm not super happy to see this, but it's not the worst. Force of Will or Wash Away? This is a good question, actually. I think this is Wash Away. Now I can't do anything meaningful, I think, because they can still use their loyalty ability as an instant. So if I attack, they can just exile my creatures. So I will let them have their 2/2 and not attack this turn, I think. They will attempt to Ghostfire Slice my Paragoyf, and they will absolutely have it. And Oost my Thought Notes here. Okay, so they will draw another card. Okay, they put a counter onto this, so I think I'm Flamtongue Cavering next turn. If they drew a blue card, so be it. I don't think this changes my plan for this turn. But I think this means I'm willing to maybe put this... I didn't make a land drop this turn, right? No, I didn't. So I think I'm willing to sacrifice this to add 2 mana. That's 3. I will Mountain Cycle this. And plot my little dragon. I see that they are not willing to commit to Aragorn right now, which I understand. I think I try to discharge the token, attack Wandering Emperor if they have something to do. So be it. No, I think I gotta discharge the... this is the safest play. But this also means I gotta cast Herigast first, and on the stack, attempt my Galvanic Discharge. I will keep the priority. Okay, no answer for my opponent, looks like, so I will play my Discharge right now. Reprieve my Galvanic Discharge. Okay, I think I will still use my Herigast's ability. Cactus Preserve is good, I think. I will now cast my huge flying creature and, yep, pass the turn. It is a 5/5, I think, yep. Just good enough at the moment. Skyclave Apparition, okay. This will get rid of my Single Bat Terror, for sure. They used Lightning Bolt for nothing earlier this game, so I was willing to block with Herigast. Skittering Cicada. This is a fine play. A bit later, I think. If I activate my Preserve right now, I still have 3 mana, which means Cicada end of turn, so I can activate Preserve, attack both onto Wandering Emperor. No, I don't like this. I like Preserve at my opponent and Herigast at the Wandering Emperor. Doesn't look like my opponent has a way to remove it right now. I might be wrong, we'll see. Anyway, this is my play. So this as Wandering Emperor, this at my opponent, and yep, let's battle! Okay, my opponent takes it all. Nice. Philia end of turn, this means they could blink their Skyclave to get rid of my lens, but at the same time I don't see this being this good in their position. Opponent brainstorms, fetches, and I think they got rid of this Force of Will. They will try to play Aragorn this turn? No. Fourth Erlingas. Okay, so this is a lot of pressure, but actually I'm absolutely okay with this, I think. Okay, they attack with everything, so they will have the Monarch. I think they will try to draw like a removal spell. I will cast my Cicada end of turn. And my opponent didn't draw anything and valued their time, so they conceded. Cool. On to next game. Okay, this might be really fast. I think I keep. And this Urza Saga looks really good. Okay, so I think this is turn 1 Mountain, Jeweled Amulet. I will charge it and pass the turn. My opponent might have a free counter spell because they didn't have 6. Okay, so Saga this turn I think is good. And I even think end of turn I play this Cicada. Put some board presence and it's threatening very fast thanks to Herigast, so Lorien revealed end of turn, okay. I'm really questioning whether I should play this Cicada right now or not. I think I'm not willing to do this right now, maybe, because my opponent didn't have any good opportunity to interact with me yet. So this might just give them the opportunity to play a counterspell, and no, yeah, I won't do anything, I think. Okay, I'll take my turn. This Emrakul looks really good. For later down the line, I will just play my Crystal Vein and pass. No play at all from my opponent. I will take my Construct. Stifle. Okay. This is not the part you should have Stifle, I think. But, okay. Sanctum of Ugin. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. And I will take my other Construct. Nerves in not too, I think. Oh, do I take like Tail's End as a follow-up? Oh, damn. This isn't still the thing you should have interacted with. But okay, I guess. Fine, so I'll just play my Sanctum of Ugin and pass the turn. Aragorn, King of Gondor. Yep. Can I do something absolutely insane next turn? Maybe I can. I will have to do a little bit of math. So, if I go for that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana, 7, 8 minus 3. That's 5. This allows me to play Priest, Herigast, give it haste right now. If I play Arena of Glory, one of the line might be to go for Expedition Map, search for Urza's Tower, play it, or play Planar Nexus, whatever. Allows me to play Priest and Cicada this turn, maybe, and next turn we'll do great things. Yep, I think I like this conservative route a bit better. So, I have Planar Nexus, I need Urza's Tower. Urza's Tower. Play Tower. Attempt to resolve Priest of Urabrask. Okay, I got my mana. Allows me to play the Cicada as a follow-up. And I can pass the turn. Oh, this eats a subtlety. Okay. Do I want to keep this on the top? This means next turn I can Planar Nexus. This represents 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. But I can't Arena of Glory the Miracle. But this 13 mana represents Herigast. Cicada is 10 mana left. It won't have haste. I think I'm fine with dropping this plan now. I think next turn I try the quote-unquote conservative route of just playing my Herigast, using Sanctum to fetch a Lamog or something along those lines. Or maybe just a Skitterbing Battalion. This card actually impressed me a lot in this deck. We'll see. Broadside Bombardier. Okay, this means they could send the Aragorn at the face of my Priest of Urabrask, and this is, I think, the best thing they could do. Okay, no, they pass the turn, they don't kill my Priest. That's fine, I think. I draw a mountain. If I play Arena of Glory this turn, this means I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 5. I have 1 mana left. If I play Planar Nexus. No, never mind. I have to play Arena of Glory if I want to play my commander this turn, so this is what I will do. Do I want to keep 1 more mana? I think this is not relevant because I already have 4 card types into my graveyard, so... Oh no, shit, yeah, I should have. This would allowed me to follow up with something a bit more impactful, maybe. Normalize. Okay, am I dead next turn? 6, 7, 8, 10, 12. I take 12. So I can't pay 3. I will return Herigast to my command zone. And am I willing to fetch something? No, definitely not. Okay, I'll pass the turn and hope I'm not dead. I might be. We'll see. Is Flage killing me? That's exactly 8. So yeah, it does. I maybe should have navigated this game a bit differently. Oh, what? I'm still alive? No, okay. I still had some triggers to resolve. Okay, on to play this game. I don't quite like this hand. Looks too slow to me. I think I'm willing to mulligan this. Okay, this looks better. Aggressive, I think, but better. I need to draw a second land, though. Damn, these 43 lands aren't enough. Doesn't look like it. Anyway, this represents turn 1 tower, bloom, turn 2. If I draw a land, a prismatic lens, I need to draw another land to do anything else. This is a mulligan. Yep, well, this I will keep now. This looks like turn 1 needle, turn 2 mountain, turn 3 arena of glory, simulacrum, turn 4 cold stalker, attempt Herigast. Yep. Oh, this is actually really good. If my opponent doesn't have a way to counter this. This is actually pretty nice. They might have a removal, though. We'll see. Yep, sure thing. Kozilek might be fine, but later I will attempt to... No. I absolutely don't want to exert my Arena of Glory. I think there's no point in doing this. My opponent has a removal, so be it. I mean, I'm a mulligan to 5, I gotta do what I can do. They had removal, counterspell. Yep. Detective Phoenix as a 2/2 Flare Beater. Okay. I think this is a bit reckless, but we'll see. Glimmer Post. This is a land. This is good. Okay, they're trying to close this game as early as they can, and I think they are right in doing this. I think I'm willing to play this Coal Stalker as is. No backup, just a Coal Stalker. I could wait for next turn, but I don't think I'm in a situation where I can wait until next turn. I actually think I'm not quite fond of Priest of Urabrask and Coal Stalker in the deck. To some extent, they force some play pattern that I don't quite like, so yep, I think I'd rather, for instance, have this Phoenix that I talked about, Rekindling Phoenix. Might have been far better than this Coal Stalker. Teferi, Time Raveler, okay, so they can bounce the Coal Stalker. Indeed. I think I need to draw land and them not to have any interaction with this, which is a lot to ask if I want to win this game. Okay, that's the beginning of a great comeback story. It resolves. Okay. Let's try and resolve my command zone. I will put Sanctum on the bottom. I think I'd like to have new cards and then use Sanctum. They might not have a counterspell, but they might have a counterspell, so I'm not planning on anything resolving yet. Is this a Battalion or a Artisan of Kozilek? Battalion represents 3 creatures that can instantly kill this Teferi, get back the Monarch. I'm playing as if my opponent didn't have any counterspell, but I think they have one. I think if they have one in that regard, Artisan of Kozilek might be the best thing to do, but I think they might also just counter these Herigast right here, right now, if it's the case, so... Okay, they don't. Okay. I should maybe have played as if they didn't have any counterspell. I did play a land this turn, I think. Yes, I did. So, yep. This is all I can do. It is not bad. I'm absolutely not out of the woods yet, but there's some light. Okay, they attack with everything. I can't block because Aragorn is a balanced card of Magic the Gathering. And I'm down to 8, which is not a lot. I'm dead to so many cards that I'm surprised I'm still alive. I draw Sitting Song. I don't think this leads me anywhere. Okay, before attacking, my opponent has something to do, which is a Solitude, I think. Yep. So I think I'm deterministically dead now. Yep. Good, good. I can still attempt to draw something with the Monarch, like a removal spell, but I absolutely... No, this won't work, because I can either take the Monarch back or play instant cards. So, yep, I'm cooked. GG. On the play, on the next match against a Yoshimaru Bruse. I think I like my position in this matchup. I think this hand looks a bit slow, but at the same time, kind of nice. Regarding the fact that I'm on the play, this represents turn 1 mine, turn 2 saga, turn 3 power plant, make a construct, turn 4 map. Yep. I'm keeping this, I think. And I'm not willing to play this Cactus Preserve on turn 1. This might be an error. I didn't play the deck that much. I liked it very much, but I'm not still quite... I don't have that much reps with it, so I might do some bad decisions. But I think the Sundering Titan turn 5 plan might be good enough. We'll see with a construct down the line somewhere. So, power plant, F6. Okay, so that's turn to Saga and pass. Whoa, City of Traders. I'm not used to see this in Yoshimaru. Okay, this means I might be dead too fast to do anything. Yep, with this Gornog, this doesn't bode well for me. Oh, well, happens. I did make a choice. Maybe it wasn't the right one. I think no, that I gotta commit to this plan. I can't really pivot into Cactus Preserve. Seething Song, does this change anything? Maybe not for this turn, but it might soon enough. Target creature that player controls, yep, but that's a trigger after I can do something, so okay. Oh shit, I think I went through blockers without blocking. Yep, that's absolutely what happened. Oopsie. Anyway, I was thinking about maybe this construct was better as a 2-2 next turn to block Felden. We'll see, but I think I'm dead in this game anyway. This was a bit too slow. Okay, opponents choose to Fury my construct token, my soul construct token, but I think this makes sense. Yeah. But I don't think I'm dead on this game. Can I do something about me dying instantly? Could take a mana, go fetch expedition map, sacrifice it, play tower, that's 5. Doesn't allow me to do anything. Next turn I take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at least. Well, I think I'm toasted. Can I alternatively take a mana, fetch map, second mana? That's 2 mana, that's not sufficient. Well, I think I'm cooked. We'll see, but I don't see myself winning this game anymore. That was too slow. I can sacrifice this map this turn to fetch a tower, but yeah, doesn't do anything good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No power play available. I mean, I'm playing on the fact that my opponent might not kill me next turn. I strongly doubt it, but we'll see. This tower, play tower, not have any play to make, be sad, die. This is my plan for the following turn. And yeah, my misclicked on Modo. Last turn, where I didn't block with this 1-1 construct, might cost me the game. Do your worst. I'm at 2, lightning bolt my face, I'm dead. Is it something you can do? I draw Matter Reshaper. I gotta play, I think, Mountain this turn to play Seething Song anyway, so let's do this. If my opponent has Lightning Bolt and they don't kill me on the spot, I think their behavior needs to be reconsidered. Anyway, I'm just kidding. I think I'm willing to play this Matter Reshaper, cast Herigast. Damn, I meant to keep a red mana in pool. Oopsie. What does my Matter Reshaper brings me? Broadside Bombardier. Okay, this qualifies as a good card for sure. Am I willing to... The Sundering Titan doesn't do anything. Artisan of Kozilek doesn't either this turn. So I think, yep, I'm willing to use Herigast. Yep, with red mana, I actually might not have been dead. That's a bit sad, I must say. Can kill a creature, kill a second one. Oh, no, actually, I think I was dead anyway. So that was cool and all, but I think I'm still dead. Attacking with Bombardier doesn't lead me anywhere. They can make any of my creature not able to block. This means I'm dead. Well, no, with red mana, I could have killed this and blocked the 2 creatures. Yep. Modo killed me on this one. I don't know why sometimes the MTGO pays automatically the mana, sometimes it doesn't, and it doesn't allow you to cast your to tap your lands for the mana you want. I didn't quite get it, but well, now I know I need to tap beforehand to be able to keep the mana I want in my pool. I learned. I'm on the plane, I will take it. This is really important in this matchup, I think. This looks okay. Turn 1 tower, recycle Oliphaunt, Mountain Pass. Turn 2 Lion, turn 3 Priest, and Herigast. So this is this Urza's Cave actually? No, I think I will still go for my Mountain Diamond Lion Pass. Solitude on my Lion. Yep, this is well played from my opponent. Loyal Apprentice, okay, this is a beating. Hopefully next turn I can just Coselex command the Yoshimaru. This alleviates the clock a little bit. Ravenous Baboons, does this change my game plan? Not at all, I think. This is Mountain... No, I meant to... Damn. Okay, this is bad. I meant to play Urza's Cave to play Coselex command, obviously. That's what I was saying. Yep, this day has been long, I'm sorry. Opponent follows up with Karizev and a ton of damage. I think I'm dead. Not seeing me winning this game. What's my way out? There's escape this turn, might be too late anyway. If I Coselex command, I exile Karizev maybe, put 2 Scions into play that block 2 of these creatures, but that doesn't bring me anywhere. Ravenous Baboons, on the other hand, might get the ground for a turn. But no, actually, it won't be able to block anything because I need it to be alive to do anything on the next turn. So it might be Priest of Urabrask into Ravenous Baboons, killing my opponent's plateau. If I exile Loyal Apprentice with Coselex Command, this represents 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, the same as killing Yoshimaru. Yep, really, not playing the right lane. Land last turn was catastrophic. Now, with this situation, what can I do? Remove a creature, do 2 blockers. If I Priest Baboons, thing is, could block Yoshimaru with one of my creatures, maybe, but next turn I do what? I play Herigast. I'm down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm down to 5. I have too much of a board to deal with, so no, I need to cast this. Target player, exile target creature, cast, and I gotta cast for maximum value. Next turn, if I Priest of Urabrask, this is 3, 6, 7, 8. If I keep an Eldrazi token or I draw land, I can do something. So I think I need to keep both of these this turn. I take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 this turn, down to 5. Okay, so opponent is attacking. Yep. Am I willing to block anything? I don't think so. I think I need this mana. I mean, if I block, does it change anything regarding clock? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, down to 5. Means I die to double bolt. If I block this, I keep 2 more points of life. Next turn I do Priest. 6, 7, 8. That's my command zone into Mir Bathysphere. I think I gotta block. I'm not in a favorable position right now. If I'm a bit lucky and I draw land, this doesn't matter if this Eldrazi survives. Yep. Okay, need to draw land. Okay, this isn't a land. Still, I think I Priest into Ravenous Baboons. Atlanta Tutor. What does this mean? I think this means I'm dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, this is a removal spell and I think I'm dead. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, I have to block something if I don't want to die, but I don't think this changes anything. Yep, this is the end, my friend. Good game. So, moral of the story, do not attempt a league when you're already tired. It's a complicated deck and it is already too late in the evening. Anyway, I'm sorry I didn't provide you with the best gameplay, but from what you have seen from this league, I assume you saw the potential of this deck. It is not to be taken lightly, I think, and with some more fine tuning, I think I'm going to find a deck that is pretty powerful. I think it needs another land, at least. I think Cold Stalker is not good. So I think it's the first easy change that I would make is Cold Stalker out, land in. It needs a bit more of creature to sacrifice, I think, and resilient creatures at it. I think Rekindling Phoenix should be in the main deck. Regarding the creatures that we have to play with our Herigast, yep, they looked fine. Spawn Gang Commander was awesome, really a good surprise. I'm not quite sold though on all of this fast and instant mana. Maybe Mana Rocks fits the deck better. Seething Song is okay, it is +2 mana, I think this is really good, but all the +1s, I don't think they are quite good, and I think I'd rather have some Mana Rocks instead. Anyway, the deck was really pleasant to play, was really powerful, I guess, I think. And yep, I hope you enjoyed this league. As of myself, I'm going to have some rest, eat something, and go to sleep. I'm really tired. See you later.